All right, we are live. Okay. All right. Let's see. I want to move some stuff around on my screen. Hey, hi, Mystery. Cool. All right. Well, welcome everybody to the first episode of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. The the realest of mysteries. All right. Well, I want to just immediately dive right into getting started. And I didn't warn you guys ahead of time, and sorry, I totally forgot. Um, I would like you guys to introduce your characters before we get started. Um, so who wants to go first? Don't everybody jump up at once. Okay. Did, oh, yeah, yeah. No, give me. Tell me a little bit about your character. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to give me the entire life history of your character.
His father was apprenticing as a carpenter who was attempting to join the Artisans Guild in the upper city. The clan refused to pay protection to the guild, not to be confused with the Artisans Guild. In response, the father's carpentry shop mysteriously caught on fire. Uh, because of this and other problems encountered in the world as a dragonborn, nobody quite trusts you. Uh, Pazavur wants to do good, but the world and society has driven him to a more neutral path in life, worrying that everyone he encounters has something out for him. He struggled with moonflower addiction after his father's shop burned down. There you go.
does
Good
he
enough?
does he have a laptop we should be concerned about?
No. I
No, that
deleted all
got
the
burned up.
emails anyways.
That burned up in fire.
All right. Cool. Who wants to go next?
I will.
Okay. Thank you.
Um, my character is the Ham-Fisted. She was a part of a loose-knit nomadic tribe of Fae since birth, and she experienced her first bout of rage when her best friend Valda became attacked by a wild boar who was eating the ring of mushrooms that was their door into the material plane. After her friend was ripped to shreds by the boar, she found herself stuck in the material plane, as she has not found another fairy ring to travel back to her plane of origin. She has been in the material plane for half a year, having experienced winter and spring there, but not summer or fall yet. She guesses that the rings will grow appropriately during those seasons. In the meantime, she is taken to looking after the mortals that stray into the forest and behave themselves by not harming it. Last winter, she dove into the frigid river to haul a foundering fishing boat with her bare hands out of the river, saving all aboard. Now everyone in the docks knows her name. She is 2 feet tall, and she is dressed in leathered boar skin and has the habit of adorning her hair with purple flowers and weeds that she finds. She also has iridescent butterfly wings that are purple and green, and she has gray eyes. And she has her skin is pale, and she has a constant glittering mist that surrounds her at all times.
She's kind of hot. All right.
No, you don't say that. I say that.
Who would like to go next?
I guess I can go.
All right.
I am Zara Blackburn. Yes, I'm playing another girl. Zara is a tiefling who grew up in a city ruled by tieflings. Her family actually owned the city, so she comes from wealth. But she wasn't into all that, so she kind of left and started a thieves guild and somehow made her way to hell with the rest of you guys. I have almost no interest in laws or rules. I don't really care about anyone. I'm not evil, just chaotic neutral.
Just indifferent.
The only, yeah, I'm indifferent. The only thing I'm even slightly interested in is the ham-fisted. So
Oh, okay.
That
all right. Well, awkward turtle. Han Valen, would you like to go next?
Give me a second.
Let's see. Let's see. We can't pull him up here. See if he's added anything. No, not yet. Need to get a icon for you. All right. Well, while you're waiting, Smokey, would you like to go?
Yeah, I can go. I am Scribbles. I'm just a little goblin girl. Grew up in a tribe deep in the mountains where I discovered my love for magic and illusions. I spent my time studying ancient texts and secrets of the goblin spirit world. As I grew older, I started using my powers for personal gain and manipulate and deceive members of my own tribe for my own benefits. I got my powers from the psionic energy from the astral planes, and I'm here in hell just having a good time with you guys.
All right, well, keep in mind that we're not in hell yet.
Oh well, we're on our way.
Well, and you the players know this, but you the characters do not. We're going to be starting out in the city of Baldur's Gate, which is on the Sword Coast, in the Forgotten Realms. Very like.
how far is it from how linked is it? Like one gate you go through and you're there?
That's for you guys to find out. I mean, it's not like you're in the neighborhood,
So we don't know. We're not anywhere near. We don't really.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. You're as far as your characters know.
It still shows I have a 3.17 initiative.
We'll deal. I'll deal with that later.
you're a fast person.
That's fine. That's a future us problem. Han Valen, would you like to go now? Are you ready?
I'm Han Valen. I'm here to entertain. I'm here for much fortune and fame. Doing what I want is what I'm all about. But I'll insult your mom while I'm with you well. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, that was great. I love it.
Oh my god. All right. Well, cool. We will maybe or maybe not have Zansulu. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we missing somebody?
Well, he said he was going to join us.
Yeah, John, bring your mic up a little bit.
All right. Thank you for the heads up. Hopefully that'll be a little better.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Well, loud at least.
Well, yeah.
Boo.
Awesome.
Group audio sound? Sorry,
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. Let's see. All right, everybody.
Everybody.
into the big town.
Everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers, scum and villainy, if you will, clinging.
I'm here.
Must be cautious.
Clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Shinethar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as the patriars, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to the place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east, you would eventually lead you to El Turel, capital of the Holy Land of Eltergard. Or at least, that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from El Turel has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed El Turel. The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fists to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Uldar Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city's gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fists to help defend your city, which is where we're going to begin. Dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners eager to leave the city. Armed with only a vague description of Captain Zodge, a tall man with long black hair and leather eye patch, it takes you a while to find him. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray and begins throwing punches. It's just another day in the City of Blood. So welcome, everybody. You guys are... there we go, shift ping. You guys are in the northeast section of the city known as Basilisk's Gate. This is where the flood of refugees from El Turel has begun flooding into the city. It has become such a problem in Basilisk Gates as they've ended up having to close the gates of Baldur's Gate, close the Baldur's Gate.
We're on the outside trying to get in.
Right now
at this gate.
Yes, right now you guys are on the inside of Basilisk Gate, so you're kind of there you are. That'll work.
Okay.
Yep. So, like I said, you got your party is there. We've had discussions as to what your party is doing together, and we'll cover that as the lore kind of comes out for the story. But you guys are at the edge of the city, right by the gate. There are refugees trying to come in from El Turel, looking for any kind of protection from whatever has happened at El Turel. Meanwhile, there is a outflux of Baldur's Gate or Baldarians that are afraid of what's happening and they are fleeing from the city. So you've got this like push and pull situation going on within the city. The head of the Flaming Fists, the Grand Duke Uldar Ravengard, has gone missing, leaving Captain Zodge kind of like a battlefield promotion. You guys know that you're supposed to meet with him. You just don't really know what he looks like. But as the story says here, you spot a very large, one-eyed, eye-patched, burly, scary mother. And he's in the middle of this fight, literally just picking commoners up and, setting them apart and holding them away from each other. This is like one bad dude.
And we're supposed to meet with him.
Yes. Yep. So
It's just like riots in the streets.
Pretty much, yeah. There's like I said, nobody knows what's going on. The head of the Flaming Fists are essentially like the town guard, town police, mercenary for hire. They're pretty much whatever you want them to be if you have deep enough pockets. But right now they are hired by the Baldur's Gate to be kind of the strongmen of the city to maintain order. But as I said, with Uldar Ravengard being the leader and kind of giving the players a direction of where to go. Without him being there, there's just packs of Flaming Fist to kind of devolve down to, being just thugs, essentially. So, as he finishes up, tearing apart these commoners and separating everybody, and kind of calming down in the fray at the moment, he sees you all and he moves over to you, and he's kind of got that cop walk,
Uh,
and he says to you, "The refugee crisis has stoked fears that Boulder's Gate might suffer the same fate of El Turel, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, apparently. Our Grand Duke, Eldar Ravengard, was visiting El Turel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence? I think not. The Knights of Eltergard call themselves the Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We are arresting them on sight, but that's left us short-handed to deal with another problem. And for that, I may need your help."
What kind of help do you need?
I help.
Uh,
Who's he talking to? Oh, just all of us in general?
yeah.
I just reckon all of us.
He replies, "Boulder's Gate has long been plagued by the followers of the Dead Three, the gods Bane, Baal, and Markul. I thought we had wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have a license to kill these wretches on sight.
Oh, I'm listening.
Find their lair and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage. If you do what I say, I'll see that each of you receive 200 gold pieces, in addition to my gratitude, of course, which is worth considerably more. A few blocks from the Basilisk Gates is the Elf Song Tavern. A spy named Tarina hangs out there gathering rumors for the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Boldaran, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends. Is this a mission that you would like to accept?"
Confused because on one hand you said I could kill, and then you said be nice. Who
Be
can I
nice?
kill? Who can I
Be
kill?
nice to Serena. Don't be nice to the people that are.
Anyone else? So only nice to Tarina.
Yeah, because she owes him a favor.
Tarina. Noted.
Right then.
Yeah, so he's kind of standing there with his hands on his hips, kind of like the whole, "Well, I'm waiting."
I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm
We don't
in.
have much of a choice now, do we?
You have the authority to authorize us to kill.
Yes.
Completely okay.
Yes.
Yes, I'm in. You had me at kill.
Wayne, what were you saying?
So I'm fine with it. What else am I going to do?
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out 6 flat pieces of copper with a little pin on the back, and he hands one to each of you. And you see the coat of arms shield of the flaming fist embossed or brazed into this piece of copper. He says, "You wear this, and you represent the flaming fists, and you will have your license to kill."
Nice. I grab it excitedly.
I grab it and I pin it on whatever the front of my stuff.
I'll pin it to my lapel.
It's a coin?
I mean, it's literally a badge. You've essentially been deputized. Yeah, you've just been deputized. So we'll go ahead and pull this area up, so you know now. Oh, I don't want to put it in the. I don't want to put it there. I want to put it in the map layer, so I can't grab it and screw with it.
We're going to Trina, and we
Yes.
fight any thugs we encounter along the way.
Be nice to Tarina.
Yeah.
Is that
So
correct?
yes. So
Going down the cleaner, gonna see if I can unwind.
a little bit of information that your characters would know concerning taverns in Baldur's Gate. No wise person walks the streets of Baldur's Gate or enters one of its taverns without a weapon or an armed escort. Anyone who has lived in the city for more than a 10 day knows this from experience. Taverns might appear safe at a glance, but they are among the most dangerous places in Baldur's Gate. Full of alcohol, tempting coin, and unscrupulous people. Volothamp Geardarm, a notorious ranketeer known for his tavern reviews, encapsulates Baldur's Gate from his experiences, quote, hard on the stomach, especially when someone sticks a knife in there. Customers are expected to look after themselves when fights break out, and one shouldn't expect any help or sympathy from the Flaming Fist. Tavern murders are very common and usually end with poor victim being dragged away, either left in an alley to be picked clean by the urchins, then eaten by the rats, or tossed into the harbor itself. Boulder's Bones is a popular dice game in these taverns, of the taverns of Boulder's Gate. Each player requires several six-sided dice, and the rules are as follows. Each player puts the agreed ante into the pot. Each player rolls 3 of their dice. Play then proceeds in a clockwise around the table, with the host of the game going last. On their turn, a player can choose to stand or roll. If the player stands, the next player can take a turn. A player who rolls takes an additional die and rolls it. If the total of their dice exceeds 21, they bust, and they are out of the game. Otherwise, they can keep rolling additional die until they either stand or break. After everyone has had a turn, the highest point total, excluding players who busted, wins the game and takes the pot. So these are the types of things that you're going to run across that your players would know concerning taverns within Baldur's Gate. So
It's like blackjack, but with dice.
it's absolutely it's
I like
literally blackjack but with dice, and you only get 6 dice. So you don't get as many cards as it takes to hit 21, and you don't have any of the other random rules. You just get some dice, and you try to go for 21.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, cool. So now, like I said, you've been deputized by Captain Zodge. You've been given some information. There's lots of commotion going on. There's people scrambling, trying to climb over the gate, both in and out. It is complete and total, utter chaos in this particular area here. So, with that being said, what would you all like to do?
Well, I'm going to fly up above a little bit above the rabble so I don't get freaking trampled. And I'm going to follow these guys.
Okay. So you
Guess
got
we just need to push our way through.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. I always need to have one of these going. Let's go character. Save changes. Because I always need.
Pain is the god of two.
I can clear the streets for us. Make way for Tough Fairy.
Yeah. If you would like to do that, make a performance check. And
Wait, what?
And you can even roll based on the instrument that you're going to use.
Ooh, not good. Nobody hears me.
Yeah, the commotion. The commotion at the gate.
Yeah. Most of the people around you don't really hear what you're playing, but there's a few that are in like direct, like right near you. They hear you playing and they just kind of stop and they're like, like what the fuck, and their stopping is just enough to give you guys the opportunity to kind of weave your way through what's going on.
And do we know they're at Elf Song Tavern, or that's just?
Yes. Yeah, your characters would know where Elf Song Tavern is just because you are denizens of Baldur's Gate. It is an incredibly popular tavern within the lower city. It is pretty notorious for the violent fights that break out within the tavern. Um, you guys know that it is ran by two young men named Alan Ath. Uh, it is tended bar by the bartender Alan Ath, while two young men named Fulton and Yamor take orders, delivering drinks to the tables and joke with their clientele. You guys also know that upon entering into the Elf Song Tavern, you will be met by Skuna, the gruff female half ogre, who basically is their bouncer. So after 5 or 10 minutes of working your way through the crowd and pushing your way down to the street, you arrive at the outside. Whoops, I gotta move this over. You arrive at the outside of Elf Song Tavern.
Friendly looking feller.
Yeah, that you recognize that as Skuna. She kind of glares at you, and as long as you don't really antagonize, you can enter pretty, pretty much unmolested.
That's my favorite way to enter, if I'm honest.
So if
I just want to push my way in and look around.
So if you would like to go ahead and drag your icons onto the screen and put them down.
Where's the door?
This is the steps, and the door is right there.
Oh, right there. Okay.
Why is mine so big?
I don't know.
Don't get used to that. Hang on. Stop moving it for a second, and I will shorten it. Come on.
Oh, fella.
There we go. Yeah, I noticed that, Wayne, we hadn't gotten you an icon yet. We can deal with that later.
I attached one, but it hasn't changed.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know how to get it attached to my character here.
When you get a chance, just put the image in our chat, and I'll try to upload it for you. Just because it might just not be very cooperative.
Yeah. No.
So when you walk into the tavern here, let me go ahead and start opening things up for you. The great thing about the Elf Song Tavern, or the worst thing, depending on your idea or how you perceive things, it is an absolute assault on your senses. There's interesting smells. There's sights of the dirty and unwashed, the unkempt. There's laughing. There's joking. There's some of the most foulest words and sentences ever spoken. Just about every language that you can think of is uttered here. Some that some particularly common languages. Others could be gibberish as far as you guys are concerned. I mean, it's even so bad that you can kind of taste you can taste the dirtiness and nastiness of this bar.
I love it here. Do we recognize anybody? I need to make a perception check.
Well, I would say you immediately, the only ones that you would recognize out of the gate, because I'm sure your characters have been here at least once or twice.
I've been here a few times, yeah.
Yeah, you recognize Alan Ath, Alan Aleth. That's a tough name.
Al.
Yeah, Al.
Oh.
He's tending bar in the back. You have Faltine, who is one of the server bus boy, food delivers, and Yimler, excuse me. Yimler is the one of the other individuals that are taking food and drinks and delivering it. So, what would you guys like to do?
Find this person when you speak to, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay. Yeah, do we see
Where's the bartender? This one?
Yes, sir.
Karina?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check and see if you can see who that you can spot around the room.
Do we know what Bane, Ball, and Merkel look like?
I can actually mark them. Let's see.
Oh, are they in here?
Oh no, you're talking the cultists.
Yeah.
No, you don't recognize that. You wouldn't recognize the cultists,
Oh,
as they would
okay.
kind of go out of their way to not be seen unless they want to be seen.
Yeah.
They
as
don't wear
cultists do.
name badges. They don't have a shirt that says "I'm with
Yeah.
Ball."
Well, if they were true cultists, they'd be running things in here and preaching and
Let's see.
Preaching.
Out of curiosity,
motherfucking chair. I'm about to throw this chair out of the fucking. Okay, go ahead.
On Faltine here and Yimler and Alan here.
Alan.
It's just all these weird names, and you just get Alan. Can you see their nameplates underneath
Nope.
underneath their name?
Nope.
You cannot.
Nope.
Negative.
Oh, that's frustrating. Because you should be able to. You should be able to see, but not edit. Save. How about now?
Ymir's showing up now.
All right, cool. Let me set that as to see, but not edit. I don't understand why
Can
they
I?
do that.
Oh, that's how you spell that.
Yeah.
Ymir? Ymir?
Faltine?
Yeah, it was getting
Alton?
Ymir? Ymir. That sounds like something a country boy says when he wants you to come. Ymir.
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 Here.
Alan. Alan.
So, yeah, you guys take a quick glance around the room. You see that these individuals that are the more female that don't have the nameplates, they seem to be just your everyday average, bar patron, commoner. These other folks here are representative of the more seedier types. You could immediately recognize them as basically thugs. And then down here in the bottom corner is a well-known patron of the tavern. That is Clank.
Clank. Oh, my boy.
Clank is an animated suit of armor that acts as another bouncer for the tavern.
I wish I could have been bad.
Just a suit of armor.
Clank.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Alan, can I get one of your best? And, yeah, just how much?
Yeah, Alan. He turns around and goes up to this large barrel. He pulls back on the tap and fills up. You can see and hear the splashing of ale filling up into the tankard. Alan turns and slams it down on the table in front of you and says, "1 copper piece."
I toss him a gold and I gesture him to come closer.
He's got a rag that he's kind of cleaning things up with, and he lifts up your tankard and wipes underneath your tankard, and as he sets it back down, he palms the gold and it disappears into his pocket, and he leans in close. Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know where any of the dead 3 might be?
You see him get a little uncomfortable. What's your business with the dead 3?
Well, my business is my business. It is indeed business. That's why I need to speak with them. Any of the 3 will do.
You're not one of the members, are you?
Members? No. Members of what?
You're not one of them cultists, are you?
No. We have outside business. Not part of the cultists.
Right.
Alan, you know me. I'm in here all the time. Do I look like a cultist?
He stares at you blankly.
Okay, then.
Do I look like one of them?
So he leans back in and says, "Look, no one really knows, or at least no one that I know knows who these people are. I wish we didn't have to deal with them. I don't know them, and I can see, and he points to your chest where you're wearing your badge, and I can see you're now with with the flaming fists. So I know it's your responsibility to deal with these individuals. If I see them, I'll let you know. But no, I'm sorry, I don't know uh, where any of these individuals are.
Thanks anyway, Alan. I flip another gold in the air. I just want to see if we can catch it.
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's
I
see.
hope he misses it. It drops behind the counter, and he has to awkwardly get down there and look for it on the ground.
Hang on. Whoa.
On hands,
I
please.
don't think Alan has a named. Yeah, he doesn't have a named thing, so we have to just roll on the commoner. Commoner. We'll make a dex check. Yeah, Alan is extremely used to having gold flying at him like that, so he snatches it up out of the air and it returns back into his pocket. He grabs another tankard and begins the classic, cleaning of the beer tankards.
Okay. I just
Hey,
gesture
Alan, do you
my
have,
beer at him and start drinking it and looking around while everyone else does whatever they're doing.
hey, Alan, do you have any wine?
Why, sure do. So he turns and goes over to another barrel that's there behind the bar, and you see him hit the tap, and of course, open the tap up, and the dark red, blood red liquid of the local wine pours into a glass or another tankard, and he takes it and he sets it down in front of you. 2 copper pieces.
I give him 2 copper pieces.
He takes it and slides it and puts it back. Puts the money down underneath the counter. So anybody else want to do anything?
We're here to find Trina, right?
Yes.
Let me walk over to this table. Since you guys are all talking to Alan,
Yeah.
this other dude has a name, Fulton.
Mhm.
I'll talk to him and ask him. So, we're here to speak to Trina. It's important. Flaming Fist city business.
Fulton comes over next to you and says, "Well, how important is it?"
Very.
That's
What's the captain's name again?
Captain
Zog.
Zog.
Captain Zog sent us here personally.
Oh, he did you? Well, I guess. Why don't you? How would you like to have a drink? What would you like to drink?
I'll take an ale.
An ale. So Fulton leaves your table and goes back. Goes back behind the bar, and you see him say something to Alan, and Alan turns and pours another tankard for you and hands it to Fulton. And as he does so, you can see him saying something to Alan, but you're not close enough to hear what's being said. Alan turns and kind of looks to see see where you're at, and kind of look at you, and you can see him immediately kind of size you up there at the table, and he leans back over and says something to Fulton, and Fulton then takes the tankard and returns back over to you, and he sets it down, and he says, "That'll be 1 copper piece."
If you insist, I'll give him a copper.
As he takes the copper piece, while I don't necessarily know the individual by name, but there might be someone of worth talking to in the upstairs, and he kind of jerks his thumb back over his shoulder, and pointing in the direction of the steps that you see here.
Okay, so I kind of motioned everybody to point upstairs and drink my ale and head towards the stairs.
Okay. Let's see. All right, so you are going to make your way over to that area. That means I need to open up another area here.
I want to follow him.
Okay. This area here, I don't know, you might not be able to see it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you here. That's the staircase that leads up to the stairs. So if you want to move to the upstairs, you'll need to drag your tokens over to the staircase.
Like I lost it. I'm in the black darkness. Okay.
All right, so I need to zip zap.
These stairs, right?
Yeah, and I will go ahead and open it all up now. Just kind of
Yeah, open it all up, baby.
all up.
Yeah.
So this is an area that
I have no control over my character again.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I have no control over my character again. I can't drag shit.
It could possibly be because you don't
Well,
have
anyway,
an icon. Give me just a second here. Oh, there it is.
well, now I do.
Okay, and hang on. Oh, it doesn't. That's strange. Okay, give me 1 second. Where's Han? Where's Han? Where's Han? Where's Han? And Valen. And save. Can you move it now? Is that? I take that as a no.
What?
I said, can you move it now?
Yes, I think. Come on. Yes.
Hey, cool. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Come on. So, as you're walking up the set of stairs, you see a sign kind of hanging on the stair, the top of the stairs as you're kind of walking up, and you see the name on the sign, and it says Boulder's Gate Game Room. So as you enter into this room, the first thing that you notice is that it is substantially more quieter than anything that was going on downstairs. You see large area rugs are covering the floors, basically to dampen all the sounds from downstairs. You see a couple of individuals sitting at tables, and they appear to be playing the Boulder's Bones game. Everyone seems to be pretty serious and into these games.
Who's that fancy looking fucker?
Let's see, I can.
I just thought that to myself. I didn't say it out loud.
That's good because I wasn't going to answer that question anyway. Let's see. Yep. So, what would you guys like to do? What are we doing?
Well, I guess we need to figure out which one's Trina.
I'm gonna guess the one in white.
Who's this fucking?
It's Wayne, isn't it?
Down here in the bottom. No, this is an elvish looking individual.
Do we know what
You're elvish looking.
Arena
That
is?
racist.
I don't think we were given any description of her.
Yeah, we
No.
only got her name.
Is anybody here, Tarina?
Oh, I was just gonna say that too.
So you just you say it out loud.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
just say it in a. We're just addressing the room. And like, Tarina, the captain has sent us to have words with you.
So everyone in the room immediately turns towards you, and you see their hands like kind of go down towards their belts. It's kind of obvious what they're reaching for. All play has stopped.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Not like that. Not like that. No.
I flashed my throwing daggers a little bit.
You gotta be nice.
Only
That
to
was
Torina.
only to Serena.
I just need to know which one it is.
So this individual right here, turns and is pretty gruff, pretty rough-looking individual, and says, what do you business do you have coming here and interrupting our games?"
The goddamn, what's his name? I can't remember shit.
Zodge.
We are from the Dodge. Okay,
Zodge with a Z.
Zodge. Sorry.
Zodge.
We are Zodge sent us here to find Tarina.
Tarina.
We're here on business. Yes.
They all kind of look at each other and, we don't know what you're talking about. And they all immediately just turn back, and you hear the clickety clack of math rocks being thrown back on the table.
I don't know. You guys got awfully excited when we mentioned the name. Almost like, somebody was here.
Is there room for one more? Can I try to sit down at their table, see if they'll have me?
Yeah. They're. You notice that they're getting ready to start a fresh game.
What's the buy-in, my friend?
2 gold.
2 gold. All right, I set down 2 gold. Where'd my
I
player
also
sheet go?
set
There it
down
is.
2 gold.
All right. There's one more space at the table if somebody else wanted to sit down.
Is it okay if my small friend joins us?
Oh, hello, Chloe.
His,
Yeah,
everyone's
I'll do it too. Gold too. Why not?
I'm having trouble seeing the table. Can someone
get you a
boost
phone
me
book.
up?
You're standing on the chair.
Boost your seat.
So, Nicole, your character can sit as well. So everybody places 2 gold into the center. If everyone would, those of you that are playing, would you roll 3d6?
3d6?
3d6.
3d6.
353.
You
So I'm sitting on 11. That would be pretty if it was blackjack, but dice are a little different. So
So this individual lays down
You always double down on 11.
theirs, and then this individual here.
can I split my threes?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, it's just, all you get here is just standard 21. And then lastly, the individual that spoke to you here rolls theirs.
The gruff-looking motherfucker.
The gruff-looking motherfucker. So, the gruff-looking motherfucker is the one that initiated the game here. So it's going to shift left to you, Smokey. Your character has rolled a 16.
Ooh, that's tough.
You have 3 more dice. What would you like to do?
Oh, you can roll 1d6 at a time.
Well, you can roll as many. You can roll 1 or all 3 at a time. You can, however you feel you're best capable of hitting 21.
You might want to roll 1. There's no way you roll another 6. Oh, you do you. Sorry.
I'm gonna do 2.
How do you roll one mistake?
So
He rolled a 6.
So you rolled a 6. So Smokey, your character busts and is out.
I couldn't help but giggle when I saw the scribbles roll 2.
So the first character to the left rolled a 7. So she is going to elect to roll another dice. So her 7 becomes. I'm afraid if I overclick this, it's going to roll it more times than I want it to. There we go.
2. Well,
That's a
maybe
9.
maybe another one.
And she reaches into her palm and she grabs another one of her die. She throws it down. 9 with a 14. She grabs her last die and she throws it on the table. Was it a 17?
17.
17. Let's see. So of course, she no longer has any dice, so she's sitting here waiting. And it's the
What is
turn.
she sitting at? So
Yeah,
9,
she's sitting on 17.
14, 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll put it right here.
I see it on the bottom there.
Smoky busts. And
Mhm.
then left person. 17. Nicole, your character is up. Your character originally rolled a 10.
Okay. She's gonna roll 2d6.
Okay.
21.
21. So you'll of course stand pat.
Mhm.
Play shifts over to. Let's see. Paul, you didn't.
Is there only one winner?
No, we'll get to that here in just a moment.
Oh, okay.
So the individual to the right who rolled, she rolled a 12. She's going to reach in her hand and grab another die. Rolling 12 and 4 is 16. She will roll a second die. 16. Darn.
She busted.
She busted. She gets pretty. You can see her get pretty angry, and kind of sits back, pretty upset. Next comes around to you, there, Oreo.
Was Paul not at the table?
I don't think.
I'm not playing. I'm just
Oh, you're
watching,
just watching. Oh, okay.
trying to figure out a strategy here.
Can I? He's not gonna like this. Can I hold my dice out in front of the gruff-looking guy and go blow for good luck?
The gruff individual glares at you, and you definitely get the impression that you're not making any friends.
That's fine. I kind of toss him to the side while I stay staring at him. Throw two of them.
Let's see. What did you roll?
I was an 11.
11. So you rolled a 19. So you,
I'll stay there.
well,
You can't.
I would say under the rules of the game, you have to hit 21
Okay.
now. Yeah. Are you still gonna stand? Or are you gonna? Like I said, Nicole's character's already hit 21, so the only way you're gonna have an opportunity at the pot is to roll a 21.
Let's throw one more.
Above a 2, you busted.
Oh,
So you hit 20. So let's see. That's all three of your all six of your dice. So you're standing at 20. So it's obvious that you won't be.
good shows are.
Yeah, you won't be in the. And lastly, the gruff individual at the bottom who rolled. What did he roll? He rolled an 11. So he's going to roll the first of his die.
He's a Bond villain if I've ever seen one.
So he's going to roll his first die. As a
16.
5, giving him 16. He, of course, has to roll
Would you like me to blow on it for good luck?
17. He glares at you. And then lastly, he does the same as you done to him, glaring at you.
Always stay 13.
Yeah, he glares and rolls his final die. What is it? The 17 at 19.
Yeah.
He smacks the table angrily, and everyone turns back to here or Ham, and you can add what 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you probably didn't take. If you took, you get 12 gold pieces. If you took the 2 out of your inventory, you get 12. If you didn't, it would be 10. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So the game. This game ends. The gruff-looking individual has a little silver coin sitting in front of him. He slides the coin over to be in front of Smokey, which this is essentially the person that initiates, the initiator of the game. If you want to choose to start a game, the initiator always goes last. And the
Have them bite it. See if it's real.
Before a new game starts, I want to kind of say to the room, it's like, okay, who's in charge here? Who can help us with information about Tarina?
It doesn't. No, the room grows pretty quiet, and it doesn't seem like you're going to get your answer directly. The individual sitting here on the right, she looks and says, "Sit down and ante up. Maybe we'll talk."
I'll say, okay, I'll put 3 gold pieces on the table and say, okay, we'll roll 1 dice. You win, you get my 3 gold pieces. I win, I get information.
I like the way you think, stranger. So she throws her gold pieces on the table there. She says, "Your roll."
Real quick.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
he said be nice. Never mind.
You just roll the dice in your hand to look at it. You're like, no. You just stay quiet.
So the individual rolls her d6. She rolls
Ooh.
a 2. It's a tie. You want to re-up again? Double or nothing?
Double or nothing.
So
Split the pot. You take the 3 gold and give us the information.
she throws another 3 down on the table. You roll a 5. She smacks the table, and she sits back. And of course, you have you can take the gold if you'd like.
I'll, since it was double or nothing, I'll take the 6 that she had put down, put 3 of them back, and just pocket 3 of them. So about that information.
It's a sign of insult to not take all of your winnings, stranger.
Can I grab them?
You can certainly try.
No, I'd rather not at a table like this.
You know, it's a bigger insult to steal the fucking money off the table, right?
I was going to say that one's even worse.
If it'll insult your pride, I'll take it. But I was trying to be charitable.
She says, "What do you
I care more about the information than the gold.
Why do you care so much about Tarina?"
Because we were sent here to find her by the captain.
Why do you care that we care?
So, Captain Zodge?
Yes.
You see
He respects Tarina and her influence in the city.
You see her shoulders kind of slump, and you hear her swear a word underneath her breath. I probably don't quite catch it. It might not even be in a language that you know. It's typical in these taverns. It could be a made-up word for all you know. She says, "Fine. What does Zodge want to know?"
We can tell her what Zodge told us.
Okay.
I don't remember what Zodge told us. Our whole reason for coming down here.
He spent 2 hours on this speech. You just pissed all over it.
Nothing. He Excuse me. So, I take it you're looking for information concerning the dead, correct?
Yes.
I can see that the Flaming Fists are already squabbling and bickering over who's going to be the new leader. I guess Zodge thinks himself as the front runner. Well, better the devil you know, right? Yeah, I know I know where they could be found. There's a there's a there's a shit. Trying to think the word. There is a villa near the upper city with an entrance into the sewers. Rumor is they tend to be using the sewers to travel around the city as undetected as possible. I could help you and help you find to show you the location of the sewer entrance for a price.
What price do you want?
So she kind of leans back and kind of takes one of these and, well, you see, I don't have as many friends in this city as I would like to have, and I've learned that it's a pretty good idea to limit the enemies that you have in the city. And I'm concerned that some former associates of mine have made their way into Boulder's Gate and are planning on assassinating me. You help me deal with these bandits, I'll take you and show you the entrance to the sewers.
Are they connected to the three?
No. Unfortunately, there's some former associates of mine from a job a few years back.
Are any of the bandits Tarina?
Is this a question to
Yeah.
her? Well, no.
Good, let's go. I stand up.
So she says, okay. Well, I've been given some information that they're making their way here to the tavern. If we could possibly deal with them here before we leave, that would probably be fairly helpful.
Are they downstairs?
I'm not sure yet. I do not know. It is quite. They definitely would be very obvious to pick out. They are a seaworthy group of individuals, if you take my meaning. They travel on a ship that I may have owned at one point in time or another, and we may or may not have lifted items from other ships from time to time, and I may have cut them out of some of the plunder.
Okay.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Would you like us to relieve them of their plunder? Would you like us to, relieve them of their life force? What are we talking here?
She smiles and begins to chuckle, and she points to you, and while kind of looking at the individual across the table, and I like this one. This one we might keep around. The one across the table replies, as long as he has gold in his pocket, he can stay for as long as he likes. Or as long as she likes. Excuse me. I forget you're playing a female character.
Why don't we go take a look downstairs, my friend?
How about you do that, and I'll stay up here and wait.
Okay. Describe them to me again.
You gotta point the people out to us.
You'll know who you're looking for. They probably are fresh off the boat.
Fresh off the boat. Okay.
And they're seaworthy, as she put it. I'm gonna go fly over here.
Does our contract have a name on it? Either theirs or yours?
His name is Deadeye. You'll definitely recognize him. He'll stand out in the crowd.
Perfect. I have one last question. Is Tarina upstairs or downstairs? Where might Tarina be?
Finish the job and we'll talk.
We got people treating us like a damn confessional over here. That's what my character mumbled under her.
All right, Tarina, we'll take care of these people for you.
Where's my lucky little Fey friend?
So if you would like to,
Women are on the board. Make way. It's not that hard.
I love your singing, friend.
I was waiting for you to say, be like, we're off to kill her friends. Their life is gonna end. And then I was gonna tell you, shh, they might be downstairs.
I guess we're all going downstairs.
okay. So,
I was gonna send the littlest one down first to take a look, but
That's
I guess
what
we
I
can all
went
go.
and done, man. That's what I was doing.
well,
Originally,
yeah,
that was my thought.
yeah. Go ahead and Ham, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okie dokie.
I'm just sitting here typing notes, and my chairs is slowly sinking.
There you
Um,
go. Right, perception. You said.
yes. Yeah, Wayne,
Where is
in your observations, it doesn't appear that anybody has come or gone. Yeah, and yeah, obviously a Ham it really doesn't see anything except the back of Han Valen's head at this point. Han,
Move.
Han takes a survey around the room. It doesn't appear that anybody has come or gone since you guys had went upstairs.
So I went up to the bar
Okay.
to kind of talk to Alan and Fulton there, and just be like, "So we went upstairs, talked to some people. Maybe it was Trina, maybe it wasn't. That's to be decided later. Just kind of giving them a heads up, being like, there might be some people coming. We've been asked to take care of them, just so you know. Somebody named Deadeye is gonna live up to his name."
Never heard of such a fool. Alan says back to you, but try to keep it somewhat clean here, please.
I come down the stairs. Does anyone look wet? Can I just?
No. Here's one. I was going to
Right.
take a walk around the room, just smell it. Anybody
Oh, there you
fresh
go.
off the boat's either going to smell like fish or the ocean.
Yeah, and just gesture to us, just like point at him.
Make. Let's see, what would be a smell check? Yeah, I guess make an investigation check. I think that would probably be.
No, it's not good.
No,
Man, we're
you know
not-
That's
what?
not
We're gonna.
something.
Yeah,
We're better at dice games than we are at fucking seeing shit.
I guess maybe I'll let you take another stab at it. You are. Yeah, there you go. I'll let you. You kind of turn to one side and you fire out one of them snot rockets, and then you got your sinuses cleared out, and now you're able to kind of smell appropriately. You make your way around the room, and it doesn't appear. It doesn't appear that you can smell anyone that is very ocean-y.
I love how we're just going around.
Okay.
Sniffing. That's great.
Can I talk to Clank?
You could certainly try.
Does he
I
talk?
think you can talk to him. I don't know if you can expect a response.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he
That animated
magical?
steel armor, I doubt he's going to be very much of a talkative.
How smart are they?
Yeah.
Can he? Does he know anything?
that is an excellent question that I don't have an answer to. Let me pull up and look and see what their intelligence.
Can I have him like hold up one finger or two for a yes or no?
Let's see.
And I just ask him, Clank, do you know who Deadeye is? Hold up one finger for yes, two fingers for no.
So Clank slowly turns your direction, and you can hear like the metal scraping on metal of his armor. He kind of leans down to look down at you, and you see the head of the armor just slowly as he shakes his head no.
This guy needs some oil, man.
Needs some lube.
So oil. Let me see what I got, man.
I don't know. What do you think,
Think you don't know? I think we need to get outside and see if we can find some seafaring people or whatever.
Um,
Or
before
we can ask this wonderful lady here.
What was her name again? Scooter? Schooner?
Schooner.
Schooner.
Skooma.
Same thing.
Skooma. You got me, Skooma.
Yeah. Yeah, can we ask Schooner?
Once again,
Thank you for the labels.
you can certainly try.
Okay, so I fly up to about Skoona's face level, like where I'm face to face with her,
Mhm.
and I say, "Have you seen any seaworthy people, seafaring people recently?"
Um, the first
We
thing
need a boat. I chime in.
the first thing that you notice is you being at face level with Schooner was probably the biggest mistake of your life. You can now smell.
She's gonna swat at you.
Take a flash.
No, she's just going to open her mouth and prepare to answer your question. You see the drool and the slime of the inside the ogre mouth, and it has a wonderful putrid smell, coming out of her mouth. And she says, "Ain't seen no pirates yet."
Roll for damage.
All right, thank you. And then, I just kind of go away from her and land right there.
Ain't seen nothing yet. I don't know why the half ogre sounds redneck, but I feel like it kind of fits.
Yeah, really.
All right. Well, what do we do next?
I don't know. Well, they haven't come in yet, so we
You,
can't kill them if they ain't here.
That's true. That's true. There are some tables located throughout the bar area here. You have some empty tables here, here, and here. You also have a pretty secluded little table back here, along with an empty table here.
We could ambush them once they come in. Ha ha ha.
Come over here and sit in a corner where I can kind of see the door.
I'm tempted to ask Schooner to sit them at a particular table, but I feel like she might spill the beans before they even get in here.
She really sits people at tables, though.
I don't feel like Skuna is probably the best of hostesses. She's more of a bouncer rather than she's kind of the hired help rather than a hostess at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
So as you guys take some seats and kind of sit down at the tables and trying to kind of blend in with the crowd there, you see this individual over here, and he gets a little loud as he stands up and begins to make his way over to the bar, and he says, "I'll bet my last copper piece that those so-called refugees are scouts for an army that is preparing to attack Boulder's Gate." And he wanders over to the bar, and the commoner sitting here just kind of shakes her head. Like, yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Make Boulder's Gate great again.
So,
it is here too. Okay.
So you're sitting for a little bit, and you hear these two individuals here begin to have a little short conversation, and they ask if the elf is going to sing her song, and the other says, "Wow, we've not heard the elf tonight. I wonder if she's going to tell us one of her ghostly, or sing us one of her ghostly laments concerning one of her lost lovers." and it was almost on cue. All of the candles in the room begin to dim, and as it does, you hear this strange, um, very somber, very sad music just fill the room. Like there's no music being played. There's no entertainer present. Um, you just begin to hear it, and as the music kind of heads into a chorus, you begin to hear the words fill the tavern. And it says, "Oh, sing a song of El Turel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs, the fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of El Turel when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty Hell Riders, take up your swift, keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter the devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of El Turel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath the companion's light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only leads with death, and so we'll sing of El Turel until our final death." So, and as the song begins to end, the lights come down. You see that Fulton and Yimler have made their way over to the corner of the bar with Alan, and all three of them look incredibly surprised. Um, you hear Alan almost exclaiming to the other two, "In all my years of hearing her sing, I've never heard her sing of anything other than lost loves and lovers. Something definitely strange is afoot in this area." And basically, Fulton and Yimler basically they nod their head, in agreement. So as the lights kind of dim down, or come back up, excuse me, the lights kind of come back up, and the chatter of the tavern begins to start back up again. Let's see.
Well, that was definitely
Oh,
interesting.
that's a thing.
I just lean into her and go, "This is exciting."
Yeah. Where are the people at that we're supposed to go? Smash. She get
I know,
antsy.
but I'm gonna smash this fucking chair in a minute.
Let's see.
Or raises up her hammer and lets it like kind of clunk down on the side of her.
All right, so let me kick over here. So as the general conversation of the room begins to pick back up again, the doors open up, and in walks in a dark-skinned, very rough beard, bandana tied back over his head. He comes in. He's got the classic brown swashbuckler boots on. He enters with a group of individuals.
They smell like the sea. Should I roll to see what I can perceive?
So they enter into the room, and they move over and they congregate in this table here, and this table here. Yimler jumps up and heads over to take orders from the first table, while Fulton heads over to the second. You from where you guys are sitting, and with all the noise that's going on in the tavern, you don't hear what the two servers are saying to the new individuals. But you can tell they're obviously taking some type of order. Meanwhile, as the orders are kind of completed, the very gruff-looking individual that appears to be the leader and says, "And make it quick, we've got shit to do." So,
Well, that's just rude.
Yemler and Fulton head back over to Alan, and Alan comes over, receives their orders, and begins doling out the drinks that were ordered. And then the two servers return and are
come back.
kind of setting everything down. Over the course of a couple of minutes, it seems to be that they're happy, at least for the short term. The two gentlemen walk away, leaving the individuals to their drinks.
Are we waiting, Zara? Or are we just like now?
I don't know.
You said-
Or do you think that's them?
I'm pretty
Did
sure
you
that's
say-
them. I'm pretty sure that's the Deadeye. That's Deadeye.
I
Yeah,
can find out.
Do we only
Yeah.
need to kill Deadeye?
I
No, we
thought it
gotta
was
kill
like,
all of them.
Okay, I have a plan.
I have
What's
a
your
plan
plan?
too.
It's kind of chaotic. I'm gonna go over there and accidentally spill my ale all over him, and when I go to wipe it up, I'm gonna see if I can do a sneak attack on him, and we'll get this party rolling.
If it splashes anybody else, I'm going to. She pulls out some fairy dust and she shows it. I'm going to like use this, and I'm going to make them float. One of them. That would be hilarious.
That's a better plan than I was having, which was just walk up and stab him.
I like your plan too. We're all just like whispering this stuff.
Okay.
Take him by surprise.
Can we get this party
Yeah.
rolling?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
While you're having this conversation, the leader kind of stands up and yells something at this individual here, and he says, "We're looking for an old friend of ours. Goes by the name Trina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheat at Baldur's Bones. Know who I'm looking for?" The individual at the bar kind of takes and just grabs his mug and just kind of does the whole like, "Yeah, I'm not listening to this," and just doesn't even respond. And he goes, "Hey,
Oh, should we go now?
hey, I'm talking to you." And he takes something out of his pocket. It seems to be like a rock or something. He chucks it at the guy hitting him, and he kind of flinches but doesn't seem to answer.
Excuse me, sir. That was very rude.
Can I just nod at her, and I want to start making my way. I want to walk by them. And
Yeah, well, while you're doing this, the leader says, "I don't give a salt what is rude or not. I asked a question."
And he didn't know, obviously.
I want to spill my beer in a way that I like trip and accidentally kind of throw it across as many of them I can reach in the face.
Make an athletics check. It's probably the closest to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
no. You in your attempt to spill your drink, you lose your footing and you just spill your whole drink right down the front of you, causing all the individuals to just turn and look at it and go, "I think this tiefling's had too much to drink. What do you say, boys?" And they all just begin laughing and kind of pointing and laughing at you, Zara.
Okay, well that didn't go to plan. All right, can I get up and I'm wiping myself off and I want to walk towards these guys.
yeah, I'm gonna fly over here, and I'm just gonna like fly above this dude's head, and I'm
Okay.
just going to sprinkle fairy dust on him. And
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is it's gonna be levitating touch. And
Let's see. Levitating touch. As an action, you can sprinkle a handful of dust on an object or creature within 5 feet of you and cause it to undergo the effects of levitate spell for 1 minute. except it hovers 5 feet above the ground and has to be physically moved up or down. An unwilling creature may make a DC strength saving throw to resist this effect, and may repeat this saving throw on every turn. Okay, well, so you take your fairy dust and you chuck it on him. The leader.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming, or you blow it. I mean, however it is that you deliver.
Whatever.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just,
I get it on you.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah, and it's fucking glitter. It goes everywhere. And he begins
Pocket sand.
So he immediately begins to float. He floats up out of his chair. Ah, what the fuck is going on? And he stands up.
Can I do this? As part of that, I want to make the ground start shaking under all.
Sure, why not? So yeah, so he's beginning to rise up. The remaining individuals, they're all trying to stand to their feet, and rise to come to his aid. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Do I roll my 3.17?
Don't forget to click on yourself.
Yeah, don't forget to click your icon.
5.17.
That's so weird. I'll have to look at that and see if I can't fix that when we finish up tonight.
I like these point numbers though. They make me happy.
It's basically works as a way to work as a tiebreaker. I thought I had it fixed. Does he not have a... Really? He doesn't have an...
21.13.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, nice. Good initiative.
Let me know when we're getting ready to start.
As in getting ready to start combat?
Yes.
Okay. I got a bunch of clicking to do, so bear with me. Oh, why you gotta be that way?
I gotta keep track of his 1 minute thing. No, yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 game turns.
I got you.
It says harmless, so it wouldn't hurt him, but would it at least give us advantage over them? Because they're all discombobulated.
Yeah, I'll let you guys have advantage based on the shock of thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Alright, so everybody is rolled. I'll come over here, click this, I click descending. Alright. Oh, I see what the points are for now. It's the tiebreakers on that. Okay. Alright. Scribbles the Illusionist has the first initiative.
Scribbles.
I'm all the way over here.
Do I have to wait my turn before I can say anything?
If as long as you're not making an action, yeah, you can say something before anything starts.
Okay. The main guy, the one that's wanting to start the shit. I need to get his attention.
Okay. What would you like to say?
It's a nice shirt. Does it come in adult sizes?
As he starts floating away.
Yeah. and he's, he manages to like kind of wiggle out the finger to you as he's trying to like figure out why he's floating. Scribbles, what would you like to do?
I am moving up and I'm going to see. I'm just gonna shoot at the closest one, so that guy.
Okay.
That's what I was doing, by the way.
Yeah. I figured as much. I'll deal with I'll deal with that on his turn. I'll make him do his thing on his turn.
We're rolling great now that we're actually fighting. Fucking Jesus.
I gotta get to
Goodness.
where he's aimed it. Okay, Bandit 4.
I
Yeah, unfortunately,
I hit
there's scribbles.
I hit right there.
Your bolt misfires.
It's Clank.
They're too tall.
Not necessarily. Excuse me, as I choke while I'm trying to talk. Your bolt misfires and fires out the window, breaking the glass. And as the glass breaks and the bolt goes out, you hear Alan yell, "I said keep it clean, asshole!"
Sorry, Alan.
No crossbows. No crossbows.
No crossbows. No cross. I like that. Let's see. A bandit has 11 and 12. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So he has 11 hit points. How many hit points do you have? There, Scribbles.
8.
Hey, me too.
All right.
I hope these are low hits.
They have 11 hit points.
I know, but what do they do damage-wise?
Well, we're about to find out. So
There's a lot of them.
This particular
They only
bandit,
get 3 attacks.
they only have 3 attacks plus 12. Yeah, it's not that bad. Don't judge me. This is pre-made, damn it.
It's just one.
So this bandit rises up. I think he has he has a light crossbow. He stands up, draws it, and takes aim at you, Smokey, and he fires his light crossbow at you. Does a 12 hit?
Yeah.
It hits you square in the chest, and you suffer 6 piercing damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Killing me already.
Not 6.
Look at that.
2. Let's see. That he goes.
Hey, girl, what that mouse do? Got 6 piercing damage.
Paul, how many hit points do you have?
That's a really good question. I just had that up a second ago. I have 9.
9. All right. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to move up, and there's a person under this one, right?
I'm gonna slide up. Yeah. Slide.
Yeah, I'm like.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack him
Okay.
with my short sword.
13 does hit. Where the hell is he? Apparently he didn't roll.
I guess I just killed him then.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put him at the bottom here. 13 hits, doing 7 damage. That puts him down to 4. 4 hit points.
And if I'm reading this correctly, when using an attack action with unarmed strike or monk weapon, can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to smack him.
Smack.
That hits. And
Good job.
Describe how he goes down.
I just go ahead and I just slap him around until he stops moving.
Yeah, motherfucker. Love it.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right. This one back here is going to rise up, and he's going to take a shot at Mr. Wayne here in the back. With
Wayne's World.
light crossbow. Oh my goodness. That's going to hurt quite a bit. How many hit points do you have, Wayne?
Not enough.
How many does it do?
I'm sorry?
How many does it do?
It does 13 damage.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I'm out there.
Jeez.
We're not seeing that roll on the screen.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
You didn't see? Is it not showing up in the chat?
Nope.
No, it's
Negative.
not showing.
Cheating already.
Cheating already.
Yeah, I don't see any of their attack rolls. I just see ours.
Perception.
Oh, fuck it. Let me go in here and.
Since we didn't see it, it didn't count.
That's true. That's true. Give me a moment to fix it. Oh, don't tell me I have. They whisper their rolls. Don't do that.
I'm sure it's just a box to check.
Yeah.
That's what happened when I was doing mine. It was whispered all of it.
I thought I had that turned off, but I could absolutely be wrong. Motherfucker. That's item number 2 that I've got to fix on the glitch list. All right, he's going to re-roll. Those rolls didn't count. Come over here, click this light crossbow.
Hey, now we see it.
Hey.
There we go.
It says 18.
18
Perfect.
hits, doing 3 damage. How many hit points do you now have? And Wayne, you're not in the turn order.
I now have fun.
Yeah, why? Why isn't there, Carl?
Wayne is not in the turn order. Well, I will fix that right now because it is his turn. Add a turn. Roll him up. And he's done. So done. I'm sorry. Now, how many hit points do you have now? Han Valen?
5.
You have 5?
Five.
Okay. You are up. You are. I'm assuming you have done vicious mockery against Deadeye.
Yeah.
Let me handle that first before you make any other decisions. He has to do wisdom saving throw against your spell save of 14. Wisdom saving throw. What did he roll? A 2. All right. So, he suffers the psychic damage of vicious mockery. So roll a d4 for me. The D4 does 2 damage against Deadeye there. Oh, y'all are going to be upset with me. That puts him down to 63 damage.
Yeah.
Goodness. This dude is beefy.
So that takes place before combat started. So you will have advantage against him. What would you like to do?
Not much, I guess.
Swing and a miss.
Whatever you do, you'll have advantage on it.
Oh.
Nice.
What is that? Okay, so is that the 18?
Yeah.
You are you gonna? Assuming you're going to move, you'll need to move your character into this
Oh, I
area.
thought I was going to.
I'm
The
sorry.
turn order box in the way.
Oh, well, you can move that. You can just click and drag.
Oh, yeah, but everywhere I put it, it's in the fucking way. So, all right. Where am I going?
You would need to go over here next to Deadeye if you're going to use your longsword because you have to be in close combat.
Okay.
So
that now.
you use your hand sword or your longsword, one-handed, slashing down at the floating Deadeye, hitting him and dropping him down to 57 hit points. Bandit 14. This guy here, or Bandit with number 14, he is going to reach. Well, he's got 3 options here. Let's D6 it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be against Mr. Paul.
Okay.
And he's going to use his scimitar. 18. Ooh.
Unfortunately, that hits.
Unfortunately, that hits. What's that put you at?
That puts me at 3 hit points.
3 hit points. Alright, so he has this. And then...
I think this is the first for John killing all total team kill in the first night.
I haven't even started the death spiral yet.
Run away!
Let's see.
This is like in the Monty Python when the rabbit just starts fucking everyone up.
So this bandit is going to step out and is going to make an attack on the tiefling standing in front of him with his scimitar, slashing. Oh my goodness. This is going to hurt, doing 9 damage. What does that put you
Who?
at?
Against who?
Against Oreo.
23. Oh, I only have 8, so.
All right.
You guys be level 1 characters. You'll be fine.
I'm not the one that said to fight these guys. I said that you needed to deal
We
with
were
them.
told to kill them.
You were told to deal with them.
No, we were told to kill them.
It's not my fault that you didn't investigate their hit points. Nicole,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Well, I am going to smack this guy here with my maw.
Okay, go for it. How many hit points do you have while you're at it?
13. I already.
Oh, thank you. I always forget you do that.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm reading what Rage does because I don't know what it does. Okay. I'm not going to give Rage yet. I'm going to just,
You do
maul it.
have advantage on anybody you hit because of thaumaturgy. So 21 hits and you're hitting Deadeye?
Yep.
All right, so that puts him down to 46. You're doing the Lord's work.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Well, never mind.
what are you thinking?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was going to do something else, but I just didn't have anything.
Gotcha.
Okay.
This bandit is going to rise up, and he's not going to have much of a choice but to take a stab at Wayne. Does a 15 hit?
You think?
I'm just asking. I'm not rolling that high yet. So that you have 5 hit points. That puts you down to 2.
Yep.
All right. Deadeye is floating in the air, so he can't make an attack. But what does he have to do to try to stop? He has to make a saving throw against 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting ability. What is that, Nicole?
What is it? Sorry.
The DC save based on 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting ability.
Okay, so it would be 8 plus 2
Correct?
plus spellcasting ability.
Yes.
Is that like a wisdom?
Yeah. Whatever. Okay. If wisdom is your spellcasting ability, what's your wisdom modifier?
It's 1.
Okay. So it needs to make a DC 11 then. 8
Yeah.
plus 2 plus 1. Okay. 11. So he needs to make a saving throw against 11. And it's a strength saving throw. And he manages to break himself free and has managed to pull himself back down to the table.
Looks like gravity took a hold again, didn't it? That was her.
But that was his turn.
Okay.
Oreo, your body is laying on the ground. You are beginning to leak the tiefling fluid out of your body. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Can I click death save?
I think you can.
Or do I just roll a 20?
Yep. 16 is a successful death save. So that puts you at 1 and 0. Let's see. Because you guys are up there. It is this bandit's turn. He's going to step forward and make a swipe at Scribbles. Rude with his scimitar. 20 hits, doing 4 damage. That puts you down.
And I'm dead.
That puts you down on death saving throws.
GPK on the first night already.
I was say it's.
Oh.
Well, while you're there, Scribbles, make a death saving throw for me.
Let's go.
4 is an unsuccessful.
Big numbers,
hit.
no whammies, no You forgot to say no whammies.
I did.
Let's see. You're down. You're down. Really not much he can do. He's gonna come over here and he's gonna stand pat. Paul,
Yes.
you're up.
All right. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is let's see. Let's try to figure out if any of these guys ain't taken any actual damage yet.
Yes. Well, first off, that needs to go back down to 11. Someone has, or is he already dead? No, all the current living bandits have not taken any damage. Only Deadeye has taken damage.
Okay. And the one that I killed.
Correct.
Oh,
Uh, What's
if
up?
I'm reading this right, the vicious mockery that I did, he should have taken, like, everybody should have had advantage of it. Not just me.
I'm sorry.
The vicious mockery that I did,
Mm-hmm.
everybody should have had advantage on him, not just me.
Yeah, you're correct. Everybody has hit him. Everybody that has swung at him has hit him.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say only the two people have swung at him and hit him, and they didn't even need the actual advantage. And then, Nicole had done her make it float. We all float down here.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
I guess I'll swing on this one.
Yeah, and I would say at this moment in time, you
So-
have advantage on everybody because of thaumaturgy. So go ahead and swing away.
Let's try to stab him.
23 hits, doing 4 damage, putting him at 7 hit points.
And then we're gonna smack him.
Ooh, 25. It's a critical hit, doing 11 damage. And how does he die?
Same as before.
Bad baby, bad baby, bad. Let's see. This bandit is going to step out. Like I said, things are a little tight right there, so he's going to hold his action as well. Han Valen, what would you like to do?
I like to look, what's his name?
Deadeye.
Deadeye. Right dead in the eye and tell him, you know what else floats? Shit.
Okay. I'm assuming are you casting Vicious Mockery again?
Ah, yes.
All right, so he needs to make a Wisdom save. I think a 15. I think a 15 against your Vicious Mockery. Yeah, your spell save is 14. So yeah, he ignores your comment, and let's see, 16 hits, 2 damage, 44. Let's see. Breaker old bandit 1 here. Damn guys. He's kind of tight. He's not going to move. Hammy.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm going to use my other handful of fairy dust.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to use mesmerizing breath. And I'm going to blow the fairy dust into Deadeye's face.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, hey, I have some bones out back. You want to follow me?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
She's basically attempting a charm spell. The creature has a strong urge
Right.
to assist you, giving you and your allies. Okay, yeah, go. You'll need to make a persuasion check or deception, whatever. However you wish to give that information, you're more than welcome to say it however you want, using whichever role you'd like, and you do have advantage on this.
Okay. I use persuasion
Okay.
to do it.
Go ahead and make the persuasion roll against a 12. What is his thingy?
If he's got advantage, it's actually 17.
No, no. She has advantage against.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he immediately was like, "Yeah. Where do you want me to go?"
Yeah. Okay. I'll start. Let's see. I guess I'll start leading him out if I can get by these people.
Yeah. Well, you're floating, so you can. You're flying, so you can do what you want.
Okay. Well, I just kind of. I guess I still have the same movement speed, so I guess I'm right here.
Okay. So he
Yeah.
attempts to follow you.
Mhm.
His first step triggers an attack of opportunity for Wayne. Make a weapon attack with advantage against him. 20 hits, doing 7 damage. So you hit him basically in the back of the head as he's attempting to walk by you, doing 37 damage. He's still hyper focused on Ham and doesn't even realize that he was hit. He once again makes another step. That's going to trigger an attack of opportunity for you, Paul.
Okay. Which I am definitely going to take. You want me just to swing?
Yeah, swing away. Whatever weapon you want to use.
Stabby, stabby.
An 8 is not good enough. You miss, and nothing happens there. Let's see. Oreo's taking a nap. Let's see. Move him here. Here. He moves past here. Let's see. He's on death saves, so that he can't do anything about that there. Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. He moves right there.
Okay.
And
That's about as far and as much as I could do.
okay. This bandit is going to turn and make an attack against you, Wayne. Using his scimitar. 7. I don't think a 7 hits.
Nope.
Deadeye. I guess Deadeye is gonna hold his action based on what you want him to do on your next turn. 'Cause I know that you're.
I'm just having to follow me, so.
Yeah, so he's at this exact moment in time. He's up level following you. Oreo, if you'd be so kind as to make another death save. Ooh, you're
No.
1 and 1. This bandit, he can't get over to you guys, so he's just going to do that. Whoa, that's not what I clicked. Scribbles, make a death save. And 11 is a success, putting you at 1 and 1. Let's see. The bandit here is going to take a swipe at Paul.
No, he's not.
I'm going to try. Oh, and he's going to succeed.
And he's going to kill me.
Yeah, he's going to put you down on death saves.
The only one who's actually doing work.
Yeah. Oh, goodness, guys. Let's see. Paul, make a death save.
Let's see. Is there a fancy button for that now?
I think there is. You can just click death save now.
Yeah, it's in the middle. Yeah.
Ooh.
That counts as a failure, I believe.
You are correct. So the next bandit in line, he begins to laugh and just can't believe these idiots actually thought they could take us. This bunch of pathetic losers. And that's his turn.
Okay.
And Valen, you're up. What would you
Where am I?
What would you like to do?
Oh, there. That's it. Who's near me?
The only person that is near you that you can fight is right here, and then you have. Damn it! Why does it do that? You have Paul to your immediate right, and Oreo to your southeast, and they are on death saves.
Okay. I guess I'll have to swing in the dude because I can't get by them. And it's just going to put me out in the middle with more.
Okay.
I guess I'll swing it
Yeah, go ahead.
that one.
That hits, doing 1 damage to him, putting him down to 10. Let's see, Scribbles is down here. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, that will be your turn. The bandit 1 here. He's in the middle of things, can't really do anything. Nicole, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna keep leading him out, but as I get close to Skuna,
Okay.
I'm gonna offer her, like, as I'm kind of leading him out, I'm gonna offer her 10 gold to help me out with it.
Skuna turns and says, "Hi, little fairy bug. I like gold." So we'll go ahead and we'll do an add a turn for her. Where do you want him to go?
We're just going to go out like right here.
Right, so you like right there?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up. Does Skuna have a character sheet of her own? EFG half ogre. No, she doesn't. So she just gets a plain Jane character sheet. Oh yeah, that's what we'll do. So Skuna, excitingly knowing that there's coin coming to her pocket, reaches over her back and she pulls out this battle axe, the head of which is larger than you, Nicole.
Awesome.
She takes it in both hands, she rears it back, and she swings in one shot. Her battle axe, and he's still getting advantage. She swings for the fences. Oh god! And she misses. He's literally standing right there in front of her, and she flat out misses.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna can I still make my attack since all I did was like
Yeah, sure.
walk? Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna say, well, looks like the bones that I was leading you to were yours, and I'm gonna smack at him with my maul.
I love it. 16 hits, doing 8 damage, putting him at 29. All right. Let the fun begin. Oh, he can't do much of anything. Who all is here? Okay. Okay. So she's done. Bandit here that was facing down Wayne. He's going to make another attack on Wayne with his scimitar. A 5 does not hit. Deadeye, has used his turn to follow you, so he can't do anything. Oreo, make a death save, please. And don't roll a 1.
Hey, I rolled a 1, but with a 4 following it.
2 and 1. Let's see. All right. So, this particular bandit here sees the fact that there is an ogre in the room and realizes, not an ogre, a half ogre, and realizes there is quite a bit of notoriety in killing a half ogre. He turns and charges towards Skuna, raising his scimitar, and swings it on her.
Get wrecked.
And immediately misses, trips down forward, and does 3 slashing damage against Deadeye. That's awesome. 26. Scribbles, make a death save, please. Ooh. 1 and 2.
I roll like a new character. It's fine.
I don't tell you. Let's see. This.
I said my character comes from a whole clan. There's a whole line of them. Needs to be another one.
I mean, goblins come from tribes. I'll just get another one. This one doesn't hate me.
I'm
Kara's gonna be so mad that you killed Zara.
I love Albert with his character. His character is going to leave the Curse of Strahd game, and he's going to have children, and he's a rabbit character, and all of his children are going to have all the same stats. But I think they're sorcerers, and each sorcerer is a sorcerer of a different damage type. Like one's fire, one's acid, one's necrotic. So every time they die, he just changes their damage type and just keeps going. So I was like, I'm for it. So this bandit here sees that the ogre is involved, and he wants a piece of the ogre. He runs down, swings his scimitar at the ogre, and misses. Paul, make a death save.
Okay. Let's see here. Think good thoughts. Think good thoughts.
Good thought.
Hey, that's a good thought. Let's see. That's his turn. Same thing again. You guys are chump change. Let's see. Oh, I should have. I'm going to put him in here. We'll go ahead and finish this one, and then I'll put him in before Wayne, because I made a mistake. But that's okay. This bandit right here is going to make his attack on the ogre. God, also missing the ogre. But they had no problem hitting you guys, but they suck against the ogre. All right, before you get your turn, Wayne, Clank, the animated armor, is not happy that someone is at least trying to take a swing at Skuna, even though they're failing. He's going to be put in, and he's going to go all the way up to the top. Whoops. Actually, he's going to go boom, boom. Now Clank goes all the way up to the top. And then I'll have an animated armor pulled up. So let me roll all the way back up to the top. And clicks. Animated armor. Let's see. He is going to attack the bandit that is immediately right here. Even better. He's going to use his first of 2 attacks. He's going to attempt to grab the bandit. Come on. Let's see. He's going to have advantage. 14. What's the bandit's armor class? 12. He successfully grabs the bandit, picks him up over his head, slams him down on the ground, doing 4 damage. He then picks him back up one final time to do it again, slamming him down onto the ground, unfortunately doing no damage. Boom. And then he has a crap ton of hit points. He has 33. Not as many as I thought. 33. All right. Han Valen, what would you like to do?
Swing.
Swing. Go ahead and swing with advantage.
God damn it.
Well, I mean,
I fucking hate roll 20s dice. I hate them.
we'll change colors. Maybe you have some luck.
It doesn't work.
I don't know what else to say.
You might as well stick your finger up your bum and twiddle your other fingers and say "Madzagadgada," and then hit the roll button. It's the same fucking thing.
I want you to do that on your next roll and see what happens.
Okay.
This bandit is now going to
Oh,
turn.
and before I was going to swing, I was going to do a vicious mockery on him, but I don't guess I need to, right?
No, you can do it just to get the psychic damage if you like. But hang on, I think vicious mockery. Vicious mockery is an action, so it'll cause. So you would have to give up an attack to use it. So in this situation, you've already done your attack. So, no, vicious mockery is not going to be able to do you any good here.
Okay.
Rolling back down. Where am I at? He's going to take a swing on the armor, animated armor. 13, I don't think hurts that armor at all. 18, yeah, it doesn't. He doesn't give two shits. Nicole, we're gonna finish up this combat and then we'll call it a night.
Okay. I'm going to tell Deadeye. I'm gonna say, stay right here. I gotta go get something, and then I'm gonna go back in here. Can I do that?
Yes, but there's going to be at least one attack of opportunity as you pass by.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity against you with the scimitar. An 11.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. Then all right. You're good.
All right, and I'm gonna stabilize Scribbles.
Okay. Do you have any abilities to do it, or are you just going to make a med check?
I have an herbalism kit. I don't know if that would help, but it's medicine.
What type of herbs would you have in your herbal kit that would serve as?
She could probably do like poultices and things like that.
That's
But it's
essential oils.
Say what?
Oils?
Yeah, I got lavender. Oh my gosh, I have.
All right.
Crystals.
Yeah, go ahead and make use your herbalism tool or your herbalism kit. You can click it. It should be able to, if you have it set up with if you have it set up as a proficiency, or you should be able to just click it. God damn it.
Oh my gosh, the essential oils do not work.
Oh,
Shocking.
Hey,
I got lavender in my eye. It burns.
Where'd you get them? AliExpress or Amazon?
since I've been taking notes, though, I use my advantage on it.
You sure can use your advantage because you're taking notes. And that's something I wanted to remind you guys. I don't remember if I told you last week or not. All of your characters do start out with an inspiration die, which is basically a free advantage that you can.
What does that do if you haven't done anything yet and you go down?
You can use advantage on a death save.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So we will stabilize Scribbles with
Okay.
one.
coming through, guys.
Yep, he is up. The lavender roused him from his slumber.
Smelling salts, just
Yeah, just underneath popped up like holy shit.
Pick up the ammonia package.
It is now Skuna's turn. Skuna is going to use her battle axe again, angered that she did not contact with Deadeye the first time. She swings her two-handed battle axe again with advantage. 12. I don't think that does it. I'm trying here, guys. No, he has
I
leather
think
armor.
Skuna's not a very good bouncer.
I didn't say she was good at it. And the one bandit that is still facing off against Wayne is going to make his attack against Wayne. He's going to hit you eventually, supposedly. 14.
He did.
All right, and you do 3 damage. That puts you down on death saves. Death saves. And that's his turn. Deadeye is doing his job. He's remaining staying in put. So that is his
Yeah,
turn.
I believe he has like 5 more
Okay.
because it goes for a minute.
Let's see. Okay. Oreo, death save. And you do have your inspiration that if you roll bad, you can reuse it, which you don't need.
Hey.
You managed to
Nice.
stabilize yourself, stand up with 1 hit point. So that is your turn. The next bandit is going to make his attack on the schooner. Using his scimitar. Ooh, 21 doing 3 slashing damage. She's going to be pissed. Putting her down to 27. Scribbles, you have 1 hit point. What would you like to do?
We've got all these guys left alive.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack this guy with
Okay.
a bow.
After I got up,
Nice.
Steph laid on hands and gave me health. By the way,
You only get your 1. I'm sorry. You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one of the creatures that you can see within range. The target must succeed on an
Mind
intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. That's kind of a cool ability. So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw against 12.
And it's a cantrip.
Luckily for you, he has +0. Unluckily for you, he still beats it.
Oh.
But that's a cantrip, so you still have your action.
But we're also gonna try this guy out on him.
Oh my god, what the fuck is
Roll a
this?
d8.
So you hurl
Chaos
an
bolt.
undulating,
Undulating.
warble of mass chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. God damn. Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on that die determines attack damage shown below. Okay, make a spell attack.
What is my spell attack?
It'll be a d20. I mean, you should be able to click it in your
I don't think we set that one up.
Okay. So it's a d20 plus your proficiency, which is 2,
Yeah,
so that's an 8, plus whatever your what's your spell ability? Spell casting ability? What's the name of it? What skill is it?
It's charisma.
Okay, so plus your charisma. So what's your charisma modifier?
Charisma modifier is 2.
2. So you rolled an 8 plus 2 is 12. The bandit's armor class is 12. That hits. Roll for damage.
And first I gotta roll a d8, see what kind of damage it does there.
All right. You're doing
We got some cold damage.
Fire. Cold damage.
And then 2 d8s and a d6.
All right. There's your 2 d8s. Let's see. So 12 and 5. God damn. How does he die? That's a spell right there.
So that spike hits him and he freezes instantly. I run up and I tap him and he shatters.
You give him 1,000 years of death right up there.
1,000 years of death.
I love it. All right. So this the bandit here is going to make his attack on Skuna. Skuna uses her battle axe again, swinging for the fences. Does she hit? Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Of course that hits. I clicked the wrong thing. The bandit gets to attack, not the other way around. He hits. Does he actually do damage? 13. I don't think he does. Oh, he does. She had armor class of 12. So he hits her doing 4 damage. Of course I fucked it up. 23. Paul, can I have a death save, please?
Sure.
I just got kicked out of Roll20, by the way.
That sounds about right. Would you like to keep it or use your inspiration?
Double it and give it to the next person.
Let's try it one more time.
All right.
See if we get any better.
Hey, double it.
You realize my other negative was also a 2.
Yeah.
Don't go to Vegas.
Maybe I should.
Let's see. This bandit is going to make his attack against Skuna.
At least he's
Here at
consistent.
Roll20, we've got dice for you to use. Oh, really? Where'd you get them? The Dollar Tree.
Dollar
Mhm.
Tree. He hits, or does not hit. He misses. We're going to 50-50 it. 1 through 5 is the bottom. 6 through 10 is the top, so he rolls a 9, so he's going to hit this guy, who has 11 damage, or 11 hit points, putting him down to 4. They've done more damage to each other than you've done to them. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, I killed 2 of them.
Clank is going to step behind this particular bandit and use his slam attack of the first slam attack, grabs him, lifts him into the air, slams him down to the ground, doing 8 bludgeoning damage. Against, find that bandit. Not that one. Not that one. But that one.
Like a bloody mess.
Slamming him to the ground. Blood, guts, and gore go in all directions, killing him. Clank reaching out with his left hand, grabbing this bandit, attempting to slam him to the ground. An 11, he doesn't. He manages to not. He manages to slip away from Clank. Han Valen, would you make a death save, please?
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. You're 0-1. Unless you want to use your inspiration here to re-roll it.
It's the only time in the game I can use it.
No. I can, as the DM, for doing awesome things that makes me happy, I can give inspiration at any given time. So you definitely have an opportunity to earn inspiration.
Is that 1 and 1, or do I take the failure away?
Yeah, the failure goes away because you basically rolled advantage.
Okay.
So you're 1-0. Nicole. Hammer time.
Okay. Hammer time. Actually, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna stabilize this guy.
With Paul or Oreo?
The Dragonborn.
So that'd be Paul. Go ahead and make an medicine check, herbalism check, whatever makes you happy.
Okay. Medicine is a little bit higher than.
And it is high enough to stabilize.
Yay.
And stand him up with 1 hit point.
Very good.
All right.
Okay.
Skuna is going to continue taking swipes at Deadeye, even though she can't fucking hit him. Swinging. 13. She still can't hit him. Because I think he has 15. Yep, she doesn't hit him still. Let's see. He's going to step over here and be standing over top of the tiefling's body, and he's going to attempt to hit you, Nicole, with his scimitar.
You're gonna have to tell me what it is because I haven't been able to see your rolls.
Oh, that's right. I need to go and fix that.
Oh,
My bad.
there it goes. Never mind.
Yeah, because some I've got fixed, some I haven't. 18 hits, doing 6 damage.
Okay.
Let's see. What's that put you down to?
7.
7. Here it is late in the game, and I remember that I need to do more.
And it'd be nice.
It's his turn. Deadeye. Well, Deadeye can't do anything because he's still being talked to. Tiefling.
Yay! Can I see Deadeye where I'm at?
Make a perception check. You cannot.
All the commotion coming from outside.
No, yeah, you can hear the commotion, but you can't see it.
How far is that? Hmm. I want to go. I want to go see.
Okay.
Is the door open?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So when I get closer, I can see.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Mm, So does he see me, or can I technically attack him without him knowing?
Oh yeah, he's preoccupied. He was told to stay put, so his back is
Okay.
to you.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at him
Okay.
with advantage, and I get an extra D6
Okay.
as long as I hit.
17 hits.
Hey, let me roll the D6 for the extra damage.
All right.
So hits for 5 plus 5 more. Hits him for 10.
That puts him down to 16.
Nice.
All right. I'm assuming that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Bandit is going to make his attack against Skuna. 9 doesn't hit. Scribbles, you're up.
Bow, 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 bow.
Is that a spell? I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
Super spell.
I'm gonna move over on into yonder, and I'm gonna shoot at that guy.
All right. Help yourself. It does not hit. You miss. It clangs off his armor. Let's see. This bandit. This one is going to make his attack on Skuna. Not the other way around, John. There we go. Bandit. Scimitar. He hits her doing 4 damage. She's taking a beating for you guys, just so you know.
He's earning that gold, man.
No, she's taking a beating for gold.
She's like, I just want a gold.
Yeah, Paul, you're up.
Let's get this spread.
All right.
Let's get this bread.
She's
let me
invited
attack
to the
this-
next party.
Let me attack this
My
dude right in
vagina,
front of us.
fella.
Okay, go for it. I'm sorry, Wayne, do what?
Don't hit me in my vagina, fella. That's where I make my babies.
16 hits doing 4 damage against that bandit, dropping him down to 4 hit points.
We're gonna see if we can slap him around too.
Slap him around. 20 hits. Describe his death. Paul's over here doing work.
We're
That's
just
awesome.
continuing. I get up and I'm pissed now because he knocked me down.
He got
So
knocked
I'm
down,
just-
but he got up again.
Tell him his father
It's-
smelled of elderberries.
Do you remember when A Christmas Story when he beats up the bully?
Oh, yeah.
It's that.
And you're saying expletives in your native tongue.
Yeah,
Uh,
it may or may not even be real words.
that might be the theme of this game. Is you don't even know what you're saying. They're just made up expletives. Clank is going to grab the bandit that is in front of him, completely and totally angry that the 3 hits. Oh, I need to fix that. I'll do that right now. Always whisper rolls. Never whisper rolls. Sorry about that. I thought I had that fixed, but I guess I didn't. So he rolls 15. That hits, doing 3 damage, slamming that bandit onto the ground, dropping him down to 1 hit point. Come on, you bastard. And Clank is going to... Oh, I cleared it off. You dirty dog. There we go. Using his second attack, picking him up, slamming him to the ground. Blood, guts, gore go in all directions. This pleases Skuna, if nothing else. Delete Coming back around to Han Valen, would you like to, or would you please make a death save? Those are the types of death saves you would like to see. Your rolling of a 20 gives you 2 successes, standing yourself back up with 1 hit point. Like he stands up like
Do
the
I still have an
Undertaker.
action?
No, that is your action.
Okay.
Hammy, you're up.
Okay, well, I can't move my character for some reason, but I would like to go down to the guy that's in front of Skuna, and I'd like to smack him with my great club.
Love it. Swing away. Bandit. That's his armor. I think that hits. It does. That hits, doing 3 hit points. Dropping him down to 8. Because he hadn't taken any damage this whole time. He has been ducking and diving every single time that Skuna would try to hit him.
I'm behind him, by the way.
Yes?
Just letting you know. I can't move my character for some reason. Okay, and that's all.
Wow. Straight up is like, nah, it's not going to work anymore. Try moving it now.
Yeah, I think I have to reload roll 20 again.
Yeah, that might be a, yeah. Well, it
It's
actually,
just
it dropped out and said it you didn't represent, oh, you left. That's what it was. When it left, it cleared off that token.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should be able to move it now unless you're still having roll 20 issues, because I reassigned it back to you.
Let me just do a thing here.
All right. Well, while you,
I can't just hate myself. Okay.
while
Yeah, I'll have to go out.
Okay. Well, you can actually drag your icon back onto the table if you try doing that. Try dragging.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Oh man, actually, I see 2 of them.
Now there are 3 of them.
All right, so we'll just put you back. All right, we're almost done, so we'll be all right. Skuna is going to take another swing at Deadeye. Finally, connecting with Deadeye, doing 19 hit points of damage, cleaving Deadeye in twain, over the top, straight down, peeling him open, splattering guts, gore, and anything else all over everyone in all directions, and you just hear her laughing.
About
Yeah.
time.
Skuna is best.
Oreo, you're up.
Who's left?
You have 1 bandit that is left, and he has 8 hit points.
Where's he at?
Right here.
Right here?
Yep.
He's got 8?
8.
What's he doing right now? Does he know I'm here?
He doesn't know you're there. He's still ducking shots from Skuna.
Okay, I want to sneak up behind him and repeer him in the back.
All right. Barely knew him in the back.
I'm going to use my inspiration if I...
18 hits, doing 8 damage. Describe his death.
I walk up behind him and I grab his head and kind of tilt it back and I say, what's her name? Tarina?
Tarina, yes.
I say Tarina sends her regards, and then I slit his throat.
Oh, love it. Love it. You
And
hear
I just let him go and let his body drop.
he slumps to the ground, and you hear the gurgling sound of the blood exiting out of his throat. All right. Well, congratulations.
We did it. We did it. Play it.
And
The Dora celebration song plays.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Nicole.
Oh, and none of us died.
Well, not fully.
Yeah, thanks for the peppermint oil.
Yeah, Skuna
You're
turns back to you, Nicole, and money.
Yeah. I give her the 10 gold pieces, and I also give her 9 silver pieces too.
Okay, yeah, Skuna, you just made Skuna's day. She turns and she yells back inside, "Fulton, beer!" And Fulton runs up to the runs over to the bar. Alan slides her a schooner size tankard, which is about twice the size as a
Big
regular
one.
tankard, and he's like with all his effort carrying it over to Schooner. Schooner grabs it and just turns it up. It's running down her face, down her chest, and she sets it down and she wipes her mouth. Beer.
Can I hold out Knuckles to Clank? I want to see if he just taps Knuckles.
Um, make a persuasion check. Yeah, Clank, barely understanding what you're doing, reaches out and touches your knuckles with the animated gauntlet. I'm sorry?
Little.
And Clank takes one step over and returns back to his position.
Good shit, Clank. And I spit all the blood out of my fucking mouth, and I want to go. I want to go to Alan and beer, please.
Yeah. um, so
Yeah.
yeah,
I toss him 1 gold and I say, "Here, the extra for the mess."
Yeah. Skuna begins to after finishing her beer, she walks back. She walks into the tavern and begins collecting the bodies and throwing them up over her shoulder, and she carries them back outside. And you see her disappear around the corner. And she comes back, and she's no longer carrying any bodies. So she spent the time in cleaning it up. While while we are now finished, we finished up the game. I will say, even though you guys, I mean, I guess I didn't really give you the chance, and you guys didn't think of it. No big deal. You guys do not get the opportunity to search these bodies for treasure, but moored in the harbor of Boulder's Gate is the pirate ship Uncivil Serpent. It's a smaller size schooner, enough to fit about 10 to 12 people on board. And thanks to your dispatching of Deadeye, the boat is yours. So you guys now have you recover the slip that is like the I don't know, title or whatever it is, the registration, the boat registration for the Uncivil Serpent. And it is you all's to do whatever it is that you wish. You can, but it will remain moored in the harbor of Boulder's Gate.
Nice. Wait, did we leave yet?
No, you guys are still in the tavern. We're gonna pick this.
Where's Deadeye? Where did his body go?
Uh,
I didn't want to search it. I just wanted to do something else.
Deadeye was right here.
Oh, okay. I take the rag that Alan was wiping, and I go and I throw it on Deadeye. I say, "Wipe yourself off. You're bleeding."
Yeah. So there we go. This is the first episode of our first session of Descent into Avernus. Good job, everybody. Um, I would prefer, unless you guys really want to feel good, and I understand. I plan on doing milestone leveling rather than XP based leveling, because there's so much going on in Boulder's Gate. It's going to be harder for me to track where you should be leveling up going forward into the game. So I plan on milestone leveling, if that is okay with you guys, rather than XP leveling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, honestly, I like it a lot better. It's a lot easier than XP leveling, because I know exactly where I want you to be when you level up, and it makes things easier. Okay. Any questions, concerns, irritations, agitations, frustrations for this week? Anything you guys want to cover? If not, we are going to wrap it up for the night.
Is Annie gonna fight? Like
Um,
what kind of?
I'm gonna talk to him and kind of see where he stands on it.
Okay.
then we'll go from there. Is there anything else that you guys want to discuss before we end for the night?
Nothing I can think of.
No, I can't think of it. I'm having to clean up my Google Docs because it won't let me.
Okay.
It won't let me edit the thing.
All right. Well, thanks to everyone that hung out in the chat. I didn't get to interact as much because I was a little busy. But yeah, all right. Well, thanks everybody, and you guys have a good night.